Welcome to Montreal Rocks. And today we have Ziv with us from Shazamfest. Man, it's so nice to see you again. It's been a long minute. It's been a year, but it's been even longer
Yeah.
since we've had a full Shazamfest.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to this summer. It's going to be crazy. I'm going to be able to use all the spaces that we have created over the years to do all the activities. So we have four stages in all, and we use three of them during the day, and then we have the main stage at night. So it's going to be lots of fun, a lot of workshops, a lot of kids activities, a lot of craziness, a little bit of this and a little bit of that, like usual. And the freak show is back in full swing, and yeah, I'm just really looking forward to doing the real deal, instead of a tamed down version like we did last year.
I mean, if you've never gone to Shazamfest, do yourself a favor, get yourself a ticket. It's so much fun. It's like a mini Woodstock. And I calculated just a couple minutes ago from Verdun all the way down to
Yeah,
Shazam Fest, 2 hours tops. So
yeah,
it's totally worth the trip, and it's like you're in a whole different world. And of course, that world is very eco-friendly, which is why you've been known for so many years being on an eco-friendly farm. So let's talk about the
yeah.
location.
Well, yeah, we're located in the beautiful Eastern Townships. We're near Ayrscliff, Quebec. Um, the festival site is when you come in, you're on the plateau high up, and you get a view, almost 360-degree view. So when you're in the parking lot and in the campground, you have a really beautiful view. But then you kind of follow the road that snakes down to the valley next to the river, and it's the whole space takes part in a natural amphitheater. Apparently, it was a gathering place of the tribes before. When I was 14 years old, I got picked up by a almost 80-year-old man who told me that his grandparents told him that it was the gathering place of the local tribes. So, I hope to be furthering that tradition, and it is a really magical place. We're like hidden from everything, and until you find it, you don't know it's there because we're just hidden next to the river in the valley, and it's a really beautiful spot. And this year we're going above and beyond with the decorations too. So I think it's going to be a really fun year, to have a whole other atmosphere. I try to create the fest and festival is the part that it turns me on. So I want to have a lot of festivities and like make it fun, and it's a fantasy world that you enter on Thursday and hopefully don't leave till Monday.
I'll just give you the dates. It's July 7th to 10th. It's what I like about the festival is exactly what you said. It's this magical little place where you kind of go in, you're in a whole different world till you come out. And the people that you meet are so nice. It's you can be
Yeah.
anything you want, you can be who you want, you will not be turned away. It's a great place for all the weirdos like us to kind of
All
have a
the
little bit.
marginals.
Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's right during the Jazz Fest, but not everybody's into jazz. So tell us
Yeah,
some
and
of the
we
bands that we're
we
about
even
to
have a
see.
yeah, we have a little bit of jazz, but we have a little bit of everything. I really try to mix it up musically. I don't have one thing that I prefer over the others. So over the years, we've had all kinds of music. It really goes from punk rock to classical to everything in between, from reggae to hip hop to electronic music this year. So we have a whole bunch of electronic DJs adding to the roster this year, and then we have lots of it's being a family friendly festival, we have lots of things for the kids. A quarter of the population is definitely under 18 at Shazam Fest. So we have so far at least 100 kids in attendance. So usually where we get up to close to like 200-300 kids on the site, so that changes the whole atmosphere. It makes it more fun. We remember how to play when we watch the kids play, and everybody's taking it easy. And we offer to make it easy for families, we offer a meal plan for your kids. So if you sign up for $25 for the whole festival, we feed your kid 10 meals plus snacks every day, twice a day. So you don't really have to worry about the food. You can actually hang out with your kid and chill, and and get to enjoy yourself more. That takes off a burden off the family. So it really makes a big difference when you're more of a vacation instead of like a work holiday.
I remember seeing all the kids playing around. There's the big pirate ship in the back. There's something for everyone. Whether you like music, there's all these crafts that you'll get to see as people set up tables. And of course, well, for me and Montreal Rocks, it's all about the music. What are the bands that you personally are looking forward to seeing this year?
Well, I'm our we had our Battle of the Bandwinders, talking about rock and roll. They're the Sunset Drip, and those guys, blew our socks off. They played like 8 bars, and we knew they were the winners of the night. Kind of, it was, So I'm looking forward to they playing at the bar late at night at the end of the last show of the night. So that's always a party. Um, there's also Slow Gin Fizz, which is a rockabilly band from Sherbrooke. They play, well, now they're, in Montreal, but they're originally all from the area here almost. And so they play rockabilly. They're also playing, one's finishing on the Saturday night. That's the Sunset Drip, and Slow Gin Fizz is finishing on the Friday night. So, fun time there. And I have also a reggae sound system coming this year. We're going to be playing reggae in the amphitheater stage during the day. So we'll have a bunch of reggae in the camping area playing all weekend. So that's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to Bitsy Bedivo because I really dig his Acadian weirdness that he brings to the stage. He plays like this mix of old music and like 80s kind of prog, electronic rock thing, So I find that really interesting. And he sings in this, hybrid of English and French. So I think that's fun, because really Shazamfest, even though we're in southern Quebec, we're pretty much, 50-50 English French at the festival because we got a lot of people from Ontario and from New Brunswick and from the state and from Vermont because we're like 15 minutes away from Vermont. I mean, less since the pandemic. We'll see this year because last year the border was closed, but see if we see any Vermont plates or New York State plates this year because we've covered lots of states over the years. There's people that come from all over, from out west. We've had people from Kuujjuaq. We've had people from all over the globe come to Shazam over the years. Now it's our 17th edition, well, our 16th and 3/4 because we kind of lost one there for our 15th in 2020. But
and of course, you don't forget it's also a tailgate party. I mean, people in the campground or the parking area. There's all these places where you can camp. So don't worry about finding a hotel. You can get the package where you can stay on site, set up a tent, and everybody shares. And I've talked to some people down there, and multi-generational. It's the kids. It's the parents that brought their kids. Now the kids are coming as they get older. So it's something that gets passed down, the Shazam tradition. So it's
well, we have a lot of 3-generation families. The parents come with the kids and the grandparents, late at night, the grandparents, go to bed with the kids and the parents keep partying. It's fun and it's created really cool community over the years artistically. A lot of artists have worked and have collaborated after they've met at Shazamfest. It's created a lot of just links to people who've been coming back for 10, 15 years. They look forward to seeing the same faces and the same people, and it's and those relationships don't just happen at the festival; they happen after. And so I think that's really the fun part of doing this for so long, is seeing that. And I see kids who started coming into the festival when they were 10 years old, and now they're 25, they're coming with their babies. It's a cool thing. I if you talked to me when I started this, I would have never thought about that.
And of course, there's food. I still remember the cheeseburger I had from last year. It was probably the best tasting burger. It was amazing. I maybe I'll sneak in and just to go for a couple watch a couple gigs and grab a burger. Who knows?
But, anytime. There's no excuse you can't come to Shazamfest. If if money is the reason you can't make it, you can always write us a message, and there's always a way to get there. Like art is supposed to be democratic. I think everybody should get to participate in art. So that's part of my mission. We always give away tickets to people that need to get out and can't afford it. And in these days, it's a lot of us are strapped for cash. It's hard times. Gas is expensive. And like so if somebody needs a leg up, we always looking for volunteers, or there's always a way to make it. I don't think anybody should be deprived of art and participating in something like this. So if you have money, great, support the cause, but there's always other ways to do it. I think that's something we see less and less, and I think we need more and more of. So
And if you get hot, there's a stream. You can cool down. There's some.
Oh yeah.
Everything they've thought of everything. So make yourself. Go experience it if you've never experienced it. If you've already experienced it, you're going to come back. But
well,
the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th of July, it's definitely worth the drive. So
yeah, thanks a lot, Randall.
I hope to see you soon, buddy. It's always great, and it's always fun to see you. You're organizing this thing, but you always take a bit of time to have fun and dance with all of us when we're there.
Yeah, well, I hope so. After so many years, once the machine starts, once the Thursday comes and the bands are on stage, hopefully I've done my job and nobody has to ask me any questions. Doesn't always work out, but we can always cross our fingers and hope that I get to see all of my favorite bands. So. But yeah, thanks a lot, Randall, and we hope to see you there, everybody.
All right.